Hello, everyone, and welcome to this video. My name is Coach Mark, and I'm so happy you've come to this fantastic series and speedrun on one of my favorite openings for white, which is the Stonewall Attack. I will only be playing games from the white side, so you will see some differences and gaps in the rating level as we progress through the speedrun. I'm going to be playing 3-minute, 2-second increment games in this format because my goal is to show you guys lots of games and to teach you how to play this opening and what to do based on Black's response. So my emphasis will be on the opening moves. Also be ready to pause the video at critical moments so you can practice trying to figure out the best moves in certain positions. If you haven't already, please make sure you watch my main video on the Stonewall Attack so you have a good idea of the things that we will be discussing during the games. So let's jump right in. Here we go, guys, with our first game of the 1500 level speed run. We are playing Thank You, ANSK. All right, it looks like a room-filled type of structure. Castle. Castle C5. Whoa. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's put that knight in there. Yeah. How long can they leave it? How long can we leave it? We've seen this so often, man. So very often. I want the bishop here so I can swing in with the queen. Mm-hmm. Yep. What are you doing about this and this? Mm-hmm. So we can give a check, and if king here, then queen there. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. That's going to do it there, boys and girls. You got a block, and we're going to take, king runs, we're going to take the bishop, we're going to take everything. Yep. That's a KO. Yep. You only have one move here. That's the block. We take, king here, we take, and go here. Yeah, maybe just dropping it back to h6, but obviously this is clearly winning. I mean, it's +5, so let's check out the review. We're gonna get another brilliancy. I feel it. Oh man, no brilliancy. Look at that. Come on, man. 94%. Now we have our Stonewall structure. Yeah, rook lift is best. Yep, getting it there is best. And you just can't do that. Not when there's a bishop, a knight, rook on the h-file, queen being able to swing into h5. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. So we didn't get a brilliancy there. It's plus 1.5, but man, these levels in a 3-minute game, I mean, yeah, it's just, yeah, that's lights out. That is lights out. Check. And if the king goes to h8, then we swing in with the queen here. And we have all kinds of discovered checks and mates and all that kind of good stuff. Actually, in this position, we can just go queen here. And then whatever they play, we have discovered, just give them a token move. We have discovered check and mate, of course. Lots of different ideas going on there. So yeah, so black was supposed to play f5 here, but still, that still looks pretty Yeah, queen h5, all of this pressure. Be very hard for black to survive this, I think. Yeah, computer wants to go rook f6, give check, the king runs for its life, but then we get knight to f3, so this doesn't fall. Hop the knight into e5, get the dark square bishop in. It's pretty bleak here. So, all right, good game, TY. Thank you, ANSK. On to the next one. We have Leonardo from Egypt, Syria. Okay, let's stop. Knight e4. Man, we are seeing a ton of this line. F4 incoming. Yeah, we're fine with them taking that. Ideally, we'd rather take it with our knight, but that's not always possible. Nope. That is not the one, Chief. Push e4. Pushing e4 here is good because now it's much less likely that they can push c5. Yeah, so if you push c5, then d5 is going to be incredibly weak. So now my first instinct is to go here, put some pressure on this. e6 also looks like a good move. Takes. It's a pawn sacrifice to get the king out in the open. Not sure which one of these is better. Both look really good. Actually, e6, if you take, we have queen check. And that's ball game. Yeah. And I think this is just crushing. Yeah. Whoops. That's a knockout. Okay, let's check out the game review on that one. Okay, 88%. Pretty good. Yeah, the engine's always going to prefer the knight h3 line. I might switch it up and throw that in there sometimes. I just, again, for the 10th time, I just feel more comfortable with queen c2 in these lines, even though knight h3 is technically the better move. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this move. Oof. Ooh. Definitely don't understand that move at all. Yeah, big mistake. Yeah, so I wasn't actually sure which one of these was better. Ended up playing this, so obviously black can't take that. That's just a main two, but so they should have played knight here. Yeah, then we take. They gotta take king f7. Yikes. Yeah, that looks like a big gaping hole there on e5. Yeah, if the knight gets to e5 and the queen jumps to g6. Yeah, so let's go back. So yeah, queen here. It's also a good move, of course. What do they do? What do they do about this pawn? If you move this pawn falls, and this is weak. If you don't move it, I'm just going to take it. Not really sure what the best move is for black. Computer says just ignore this and play c5. Yeah. This is hanging. This is coming. Oof. Looks pretty rough. All right. Good game, Leonardo. Let's continue. All right. We have from Faroe Islands. Did I Halvor Vorden? Yep. I completely understand that name. Said no one ever. C4 push. Man, they're cranking out the moves. All right, we'll crank them out with them. Okay, let's go with our rook lift. Yep. Let's go G3 or H3. I think we'll put it on G3 this time. Maybe go Queen G4, put some frontal pressure on the king. Usually want to put the rook on H3 when there's a pawn on H7. And now, what are you doing about this move? If you push that, I'll just take it. And that will be game over. What do you do here? Yeah, that doesn't help because I'm still going to sacrifice. Now you have to, yeah, I don't know what you do. If you push that, then I'll just play H4. I haven't seen too many games where we had a rook lift with pressure on the G file, but that is one of our attacking ideas, of course. Yeah, black's lost. Yeah, there's nothing to do here. Man, let's go back to the beginning. Watch this time. He stayed above 3 minutes. He's still above 3 minutes. That is amazing, guys. That is amazing. He stayed above 3 minutes until he was dead lost. You gotta, I mean, yeah, it's a 3 minute, 2 second increment game. It's a blitz game, but man, you can't blast out the moves like that. That was a 1660 player. Man. 92%. Yeah. Yeah, that's always going to be one of our inaccuracies. No. Yeah, it still wants to push E4, but I just had this idea of getting the queen here, and they didn't do anything about it. Yeah, it's already +5. You're just dead lost. What do you do here is black. We're threatening mate. Moving the king doesn't help. Moving that doesn't help. There's no way to protect this except taking, which is what he did. But then we take here, and you still can't push that. You push that, then I sacrifice. And now we have all kinds of discovered checkmates. And if you take that, that's just a mate 2. That doesn't work. So, yeah. All right. That's a knockout. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody play a 3 minute, 2 second increment game. And they played, how many moves did they play? They made 12 moves while keeping their time above the original time, and only when they were dead lost, they spent a minute. We go back to, so they resigned in this position, right? So in the game, his clock was down to like, I think 2 minutes and 15 seconds before he actually resigned. You got to manage your time better than that, guys. All right. Yeah, I have to say BG, bad game. Did I Halliver Vorden? All right, let's keep going. And we're playing Mr. Christian Martin from Argentina. Good luck. The French defense maybe with E6. Nope. A Caro Kann type structure. Yep. All right, we'll go with a knight H3 line. Yep. All right, let's drop the bishop back to H3, play H4, F4, excuse me. And let's go here and here. Reroute to our favorite knight square. Ooh, that looks like they're going to castle long. Okay, so let's go ahead and show them that we are prepared to attack, attack, attack. What does that move do? I don't know what that move does. Let's just kick it out of there. Yep. And push. And push. We're coming. We are coming. Let's go here, hit the bishop. Where's that bishop going? Oh, it's not going anywhere. Okay. Well, we'll take that. And let's hit them with the family fork. Let's take, well, that actually runs into another runs into another fork. They can take here. What will we take? That would be a way to get the queens off. Actually play this. This is kind of mean. Yeah, if they have knight here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take the rook. Hmm. Yeah, let's play this. I mean, I'm sure they'll at least see this, yeah. So rook f3, maybe just rook. Maybe just rook c1. Rook here to stop this. And probably just queen here, threatening mate. Let's go. Sacrifice work yet? Takes. Check. Yeah, maybe just bishop here with the idea of giving the check. They take this mate. They might not see that. Okay, so they do see it. Still mate. Check, mate. All right. Let's check out the game review. Okay, 90%, pretty good. Yeah, yeah, Peter loves that knight h3 to f4 line, wants to take with the knight, yeah, to reroute it to e5. The knight back was the best move, f4 is fine. Yeah, anytime you see these little queen moves, one square is kind of like a big indication that you intend to castle long. I didn't understand that move, yeah. That's good, that's good. Yep, just push, man. Just send the pawns. Just push, open up direct lines. Even if whenever my opponent castles long, I'm almost always willing to sacrifice a pawn just to open up lines. That was best, yeah. Was best, yeah. Going here, threatening mate, obviously is a good. Only a couple tenths of a pawn difference between those two moves. Yeah, that was the best move. Yeah, yeah. And that's the best move. I mean, yes, yeah, you can't get out of this. If you take that, that's an immediate mate. And if you move your king, well, that's just a mate in one. All right. GG. Good game, Christian Martin. Good luck to Camera from Spain. .94. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll go with the knight h3 line again. That's a really bad move because now when you go here, oof, oh my gosh, now I go here, you have to go here. And that is just no bueno. You just can't be doing that. Just can't do it. Better to take with the knight or the bishop. Probably take with the knight, take back, we take with the bishop and give a check. Okay. Um, don't really understand that. I want to come queen here, check. Yes, yes, I understand. I understand. So let's take the bishop first so that when they give the check, we go here. Yeah, you can take this, but we're just going to go here and you're going to have to trade. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now I think we just go here. And everything is good to go. This is pinned. And yeah, so now let's block this. And I don't see a move for Mr. Black. That was a quick one. You go here and just take it. Still hitting your queen. Yep. And the queen is lost. Good game, Mr. Camera. Let's check out the review. Golly, 99%. Goodness. Well, alrighty then. Yeah, basically perfect game. I mean, I'm not sure I've ever seen that line, tell you the truth. I mean, it's just a blunder. You can't, yeah, I mean, you can't, I mean, if you go here, then I was gonna take with the knight because we want to get the check, right? We're up a pawn, king has to move somewhere, and it's just disgusting. Disgusting position. So black decided to go with a more ambitious sacrifice. And yes, very important not to take here because this move would have hurt a little bit. So take with the knight. That way, when the check comes, we block with the knight. And then I didn't understand that. Didn't get that move. Yeah, you just pinned. You just pinned. We're going to take this on the next move. Yeah, and then we just block it. Block it. No shenanigans here. And good game. Game over. All right. BG, bad game. On to the next one. All right. This will be our last game of the 1500 level speed run. I'm just about to play the London system. Okay. Bishop D3. Let's stop that knight from getting in there. F4, so we can meet that with knight F3. Haven't seen too many Dutch players so far. Yep, so let's just castle. Are they going to play Stonewall? Ah, okay, well, pawn on D6, what does that mean? That means an E4 push. Let's play queen to C2 first. And now let's push. Mm-hmm. That's hanging. That's hanging, bud. That is hanging. Mm-hmm. Knight G5 is the first thing that comes to mind. Threatening that. I don't see what's wrong with that. We're threatening a very, very nasty check, or perhaps even a fork. Yeah, can't lose that E6 pawn. Yeah, I think we just gotta gobble up a bunch of stuff. Um, yeah. Take. We play rook here. And we have to go back. I'm actually thinking the check is better. Might actually play rook E1. Yeah, I think I'll play rook E1 because now that comes with check. We can take this pawn and we're hitting, yeah. So now I think it's just time to gobble. Gobble, gobble. Man, everything looks good. Every single move looks good. Um, man. I mean, I just want to play here. Takes, check. Just don't think that quite works just yet. Yeah, maybe just doubling. I mean, this, of course, I saw. Of course, that looks good. I'm not sure I want to clog up the E file though. I think I'll just double because if they go here, that drops the knight. I don't see a good move for their knight. Yeah. Now I just want to double. Now they can't afford to take that because then bishop there is going to be a problem. Yeah, I saw that too. Um, let's just go ahead and take that. I don't see a better move. Bishop moves, we take here first. Yeah. Let's go. I don't know if we should play this immediately. Yeah. Okay. Just take that. Okay. Check. Um, check. Check. And bishop here. And that should be it. All right, let's push. Yep, let's go check. Let's go king up. Stick our bishop on C1 should be good. Play G4. Take that. Let's bring our king up. Let's go push. Let's go rook here. And we're ready to push. That's a free rook. Thank you very much. And we did it. All right. That was not an easy game. Let's see what the engine thought. All right. 87%. Not bad. And look at that, guys. For the second time in the speed run, we landed exactly on the desired goal. So we are climbing the ladder. We are moving on up. The original, the Jeffersons TV show from the early 1630s, back in the 80s, I think. All right, so let's check out the game review. Pretty good game. Yep. Computer doesn't like F4. It never will, seems like. Yeah. Interesting, wanted to take there. Not so crazy about letting a pawn sit here on E4. They took. Yeah, C4. I actually thought about that move, but wanted to push E4 in the center. Yeah, that's best. That's best. Yeah, that's just yeah. I mean, if you go back and look at this, just in a few moves, check this out. We have an advantage, 0.8. That's a big mistake. That leaves E6 vulnerable. 1, 2, 3, 4. In 4 moves, they went from 0.8 to +4 for white, and the material stayed dead even. I mean, this is just a huge, huge weakness. What do you do about this? You can't push it. We've got 11 attackers on that. And if you try to protect it, then we'll just double on it. So yeah, this is pretty, you can't protect it with the queen because that leaves the rook hanging. I mean, you're going to really walk out to the plank with your king. Yeah. Best move. And here I wasn't exactly sure next couple of moves. Okay, so rook to E1, I wanted to play the other rook. Yeah, okay. So I'm glad to see that rook E1 was the best move. Yeah, I wasn't sure about jumping the knight in here either. So knight here, king here. Yeah, knight takes G7. Certainly looks pretty bad. So I decided to go with, yeah, I decided to go with taking the pawn. That was good. Doubling was best. Had to take that. We have to keep this E file open. Yeah. Naya likes that move. So my idea was going here, and if we play bishop here, I didn't see it. This doesn't seem to work as much. Although the computer says this is just fine. Yeah, so takes, and then we take E8. Queen, have to give the queen up, takes here. That did work. I decided to play A3 first. Yeah. Yeah, I could have played rook here as well, both of these moves. I mean, that's also saying everything, only 20 seconds here. Everything looks good. Everything is completely winning here. And I didn't quite understand. I mean, yes, you give up the queen, but I mean, that's a lot of material. A lot of material to give up. And then we just bring the bishop back and there's no promotion. So after that, it's pretty clean. All those are best moves. Push, Yep. And that is a slight problem with that is king can just take that. Okay, we did it, guys. We made it to 1600. We don't have very many left. We're on our way up to 2000. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We will see you on the next one.